Welcome to the Tuesday update for April the 21st. As we gather together today, our hearts are heavy with the loss of lives that we've heard about from Nova Scotia and the senseless act of violence that occurred there during the weekend. I want to encourage you today to spend some time just remembering and reflecting on the families who have lost loved ones, to lift them up in prayer, to pray for the whole province and for its leaders, to remember to pray for those that are involved in police services right across the country as we stand together with the people of Nova Scotia. I also want to read a verse that came to mind as we heard about the events unfolding over the weekend. The verse is found in John chapter 16, and Jesus says, "In this world you will have trouble, but take heart, I have overcome the world." Well, it's been 37 days since we started this journey together, and I just want to thank you for your patience, for your encouragement, for your continued support during this time. Over the next number of weeks, we want to extend that support specifically to our parents and families that are in the church and in the community. And one of the ways that we've done that is by creating a special parent page on our website. And if you go to our website, bonavistabaptist.ca, and click on the parent page, you'll find some great resources there. You'll find a link to our Sunday service where there's a kids talk. You'll find an opportunity to join our Facebook group. And you'll also find a way to register for our Parent Connect Zoom forum, which is coming up on April the 28th at 7 p.m. Well, today I had a chance to sit down with one of our parents, Mark Banham, and we had a bit of an interview together, and we want to share that with you today as we encourage one another during this time. So God bless. Thanks for your support and for your prayers. All right, so today for the Tuesday update, I'm sitting down with Mr. Mark Banham, and Mark is a member of Bonavista. He is an elder at Bonavista. He is a parent, and he is someone working from home. He wears many, many hats. And so, Mark, thanks so much for taking the time to join us today.
Thanks, Scott, and thanks for giving us the opportunity. Great to see everybody, probably.
Yeah, it'd be fantastic. And I think people really appreciate hearing from you, seeing you hiding out in your basement a little bit. It's great. So you've had to make the transition as a worker, and a lot of people are still working, but have had to find a way to work from home. But you've had the added pleasure of being a parent and now having a teenage daughter at home as well. So what have you had to do to make that transition?
Yeah, so there's lots of positives that have come out of this. Working from home, the commute is really short. So it's like down the set of stairs. So that's great. And I'm getting to see the family more, which is a real positive. And I think we've transitioned into it very well. Rosie is also schooling from home. So she's taken up the challenge where she gets up in the morning, has her breakfast and gets on with it. And she's done by 1 o'clock. So there's a positive there for her as well. She's got the rest of the day to do what she wants. For myself, my job in the office is actually walking around a lot and lots of meetings. So I don't spend too much time on the computer. What I'm finding the challenge here is I'm spending too much time on the computer and probably stuck 11 hours a day on the screen, which is not so good. So to combat that, I get up in the morning and I have a routine. So first thing is to go and get some exercise before I start work, and then try and get up out of the basement for lunch and take advantage of what's turning into spring now. And then at the end of the day, going out and getting some fresh air with the dog or on the bike or something. So.
Yeah, I think that's great. And just establishing those important routines and not just sliding into nothingness, right? And so, but no one's giving us the routines. We have to establish them ourselves.
That's right. Yeah, we really do.
So we're chatting. Go ahead.
So also, we've got to find time in there to be thankful and and pray and we're, you know, I'm trying to do that more. I'm not that disciplined, I'll be honest, but you know, Katie's trying to keep me on track with that. So, you know, we've got to pray for everybody and because it's tough times, tough times for lots of people.
Yeah, absolutely. We were chatting just before this about the price of oil today and going into negative numbers. And I was saying when we first moved to Calgary, oil was over $100 a barrel, and now it's negative numbers, and that impacts your industry. And we sure appreciate all the people who work in oil and gas in Alberta and pray for them. But it's been an added challenge for you guys. Where do you find hope in all of this? There's a lot of bad news out there, a lot of challenge. Where do you find some hope?
So yeah, it's a great question. So this is the 7th downturn I've gone through in the oil and gas industry. I've been in this industry for 34 years, and we always come out the other side. This is probably something that well, we definitely haven't experienced this before. It's new, but you know, I believe that we're going to come through this. We're going to come out of COVID-19, and once everybody can get back out and enjoy being back out, there's going to be an uptick in the market. I think things will start to come back to some sort of normality. Who knows how long that will take, but I believe that we'll get there, and we've got to keep believing that.
Right.
That's,
yeah, absolutely.
That's my thoughts on that, really.
Yeah. Now, you're an elder in the church as well, and we've had a couple of elders meetings over Zoom. As you reflect on the life of the church in this time, where do you see God at work? What are some of the things that's happening that's caught your attention?
So I think, you know, if we go back 6 weeks now, which is probably where we were at, I think it was really important for us to support yourself as the senior pastor and Samuel and the team and really make that difficult decision quickly around closing down the church. First and foremost, we have to make sure that everybody is safe. And, you know, it's a difficult decision, very difficult decision, and lots of challenges. You know, not everybody is as fortunate in the way, you know, I mean, I've got my family around me here, so I'm lucky. But we know that there's lots of people who don't have that, and lots of people who struggle with, you know, even having access to social media and all of those things. So I think what we've done with yourself and the team, with you know, getting the technology up and running and starting to get in front of it and get the sermons online, get the Tuesday update, the Friday update. It's been phenomenal. And, you know, even the elders, it's been quite enlightening seeing us all have to use this technology. And, you know, Sheila's been actually now running the Zoom meeting, which has been fantastic. And
yeah, that's great.
We had a meeting last week, and it was really good. And you know, the other thing is we've, as a group of elders, we've really got to keep supporting yourself and the team and the church and the congregation, praying and just thinking about everybody.
Well, Mark, thanks so much for sitting down with us today, and I'm going to let you get back to work because I know you've got work to do. And just be assured that we're praying for you and for Katie and for Rosie and for all of the people who are finding ways to juggle working at home and family during this time. So thanks. We'll see you sometime soon, I hope.
I hope so. Thanks very much.
Okay, thanks.
Everybody. Thank you. Bye.